Hey everyone, today's video is about when you get burned. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And let's get going. The summer sun hung high in the sky, beating down relentlessly, as you, Bakugo, and Kirishima walked through the bustling streets of Mistavu. The city was alive with activity, the energy palpable, as people moved with purpose. You were nestled comfortably between the two heroes, your fingers intertwined with theirs, drawing strength from their presence. The day had started off wonderfully. You had enjoyed a lazy morning at home, the three of you tangled in each other's arms, basking in the warmth of your love. Bakugo had cooked breakfast, grumbling about the heat, while Kirishima had set the table, his ever-present smile lighting up the room. Now, as you wandered through the city, you felt a contentment that was hard to describe. The world felt right when you were with them. "Hey, babe, you okay?" Kirishima asked, his sharp red eyes full of concern as he looked at you. "Yeah, just a little hot," you replied, giving his hand a reassuring squeeze. "Let's grab some ice cream or something," Bakugo suggested, his voice rough but filled with tenderness that he reserved only for you. You nodded eagerly, and soon enough, you were all sitting in a small ice cream parlor, enjoying the cool treats. Laughter filled the air as Kirishima told a particularly funny story about one of their latest missions. Bakugo tried to keep his scowl in place, but the corners of his mouth twitched upward, betraying his amusement. Suddenly, a loud explosion echoed through the street, causing people to scream and scatter. Bakugo and Kirishima were instantly on their feet, their training kicking in as they assessed the situation. You followed suit, adrenaline surging through your veins. "Stay close," Bakugo commanded, his eyes blazing with intensity. You nodded, your heart pounding in your chest as you stuck close to them. The source of the explosion became clear. A villain with fire-based powers was wreaking havoc, his flames licking at buildings and cars. "We need to contain him," Kirishima said, his voice steady despite the chaos. "Got it. I'll go high, you go low," Bakugo responded, his usual confidence unwavering. Before he could react, Bakugo leapt into the fray, explosions propelling him forward. Kirishima's body hardened, his quirk turning his skin into an unbreakable shield as he charged at the villain. "Stay back," Kirishima shouted over his shoulder. "We'll handle this." But the villain was relentless, and despite their best efforts, you found yourself caught in the crossfire. A wave of searing heat engulfed you, and you screamed at the flames that licked at your skin. Pain shot through you, intense and forgiving. "No!" Bakugo roared, his eyes wide with fear and fury. He launched himself at the villain with a renewed ferocity, his explosions shaking the ground. Kirishima was at your side in an instant, his hardened arms wrapping around you protectively. "I've got you," he murmured, his voice shaking with emotion. "I'm here." The world blurred around you, the pain almost unbearable. You clung to Kirishima, your vision fading in and out as the fight raged on. Through the haze, you saw Bakugo land a devastating blow, knocking the villain unconscious. "Kirishima, get them to safety," Bakugo shouted, his voice thick with concern. Kirishima didn't need to be told twice. He scooped you up in his arms, cradling you gently as he ran towards the nearest hospital. The journey was a blur, a mix of pain and fear, but you felt a sense of safety in his embrace. Hours later, you found yourself in a hospital bed, your burns bandaged and the pain dulled by medication. Bakugo and Kirishima were by your side, their faces etched with worry and guilt. "I'm so sorry, babe," Bakugo said, his voice uncharacteristically soft. He reached out, his hand trembling as he brushed a strand of hair from your face. "We should have protected you better," Kirishima added, his eyes glistening with unshed tears. It's not your fault. You croaked, your throat dry. You did your best. But it wasn't enough. Bakugo muttered. I I could have done so much better. Kirishima placed a hand on Bakugo's shoulder. He touched surrounding him. Hey, man. We can make it right, okay? He promised, his voice filled with determination. Over the next few days, you remained in the hospital, your lovers never leaving your side. They took turns holding your hand, whispering words of comfort and love. Bakugo's rough exterior softened in those moments, his vulnerability laid bare. Kirishima's unwavering strength became your anchor, his positivity a beacon of hope. One evening, as the sun set and the room was bathed in a warm, golden glow, you looked at them, your heart swelling with love. Thank you, you whispered, your voice barely audible. For what? Bakugo asked, his eyebrows knitting together in confusion. For being here. For loving me. You replied, tears filling your eyes. Kirishima smiled, his grip on your hand tightening. We'll always be here, no matter what. Bakugo nodded, his eyes softening as he looked at you. Yeah, we're in this together, always. And in that moment, despite the pain and fear, you knew you were exactly where you were meant to be, in the arms of the two people who loved you more than anything in the world. Days turned into weeks as you slowly recovered. In the hospital, the burns were severe, but with each passing day, the pain lessened, and hope began to bloom in your heart again. Bakugo and Kirishima never left your side, their presence a constant source of strength and comfort. One afternoon, Bakugo sat by your side. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Kirishima entered the room, a bouquet of vibrant flowers in his hand. Hey, how are you feeling? Better, he replied honestly. Bakugo leaned closer, pressing a kiss to your forehead. You're tough as hell. A nurse then entered the room, checking your vitals and changing your bandages. We were so scared. When she left, Kirishima admitted softly. But you're getting better, and that's what matters. Bakugo added. Time passed in a blur of hospital routines and visits from friends and family. Despite the circumstances, there were moments of laughter and joy, reminders that life continued beyond the hospital walls. Bakugo and Kirishima made sure that you never felt alone, their unwavering support anchoring you through the darkest moments. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!